So I think we can all agree on the fact that there has been a ton of Borderlands games / apps released throughout the years. But what if I told you
Really haven't seen everything Gearbox had lined up.
Borderlands 1, released in 2009. Borderlands Legends, released never. Borderlands 2, released in 2012. Borderlands Loot the World, released in 2013 and cancelled shortly after. Borderlands the pre-sequel, released in 2014. Borderlands Online, scrapped completely during development. Borderlands VIP program, released in 2019 and cancelled a year later. And the rest, these might as well have been cancelled, but let's not talk about that. That's a topic for a different video. Today in this video, I'll be doing some PG roleplaying as your maid teacher, and I'll be teaching you about the 2 games and 2 apps that I listed that either never released or got quickly cancelled, as I know a lot of you have never heard of these before. And genuinely, all of these deserve to still exist. Like, there's not a single piece of bad Borderlands media here, and their demise is kinda hard to acknowledge. We've only ever covered one of them on the channel before, and that was the Loot the World app, so I think we'll talk about that first just to get out of the way real quick. This app was epic. If you had this installed on your cellular communication device back in 2013, you could basically scan any barcode or QR code on the planet and you'd get a free item in return in Borderlands 2. So let's say you just bought a... what do you usually buy on a regular? A pack of Jaffa Joe nuts, right? Just redeem that shit on the back of the packaging in the Loot the World app and you had a chance of getting yourself a 94% sham, but obviously the chances of that happening are you fucking insane? Even calling this a chance is a criminal thing to say. Once the item was redeemed on the app, your reward would be waiting for you in the Borderlands 2 shift menu. Yeah, really simple, but really cool. Sadly though, the app ran for only around 2 years, spanning from the 12th of December 2013 to the 18th of October 2015. Now the question is, why did they shut an app this cool down? Well, the answer is... you're asking the wrong guy. Yeah, I've tried to find answers for hours and I can't find anything. Like, even footage of this app was difficult to find. Safe to say the hunt was worth it though.
Be here with the UntitledGameShow.com, back with another Borderlands 2 PSA video, guys.
I love the happy music in the background.
Guys, remember this. I just want to say this. Borderlands 2 came out in 2012. It is now 2013, and it's about to be 2014, and there's now Borderlands 3 out already.
Gonna be waiting a little bit longer, my bro. Yo, why does he look like the fella who drilled his head that one time? Y'all remember him?
Yeah, shit, it feels like fire, you know. Yeah, don't try this at home.
God, I miss 2017 so much, man. But yeah, I think you get the point. This was basically Pokemon Go before Pokemon Go was a thing. Very cool. Moving on, I think we're gonna continue covering mobile games first, and so it's time that we talk about Borderlands Legends, which I've actually never spoken about on the channel before, surprisingly. Strange, considering it's such a popular topic. Now, what separates Borderlands Legends from the Loot the World app is that Legends wasn't a normal app that helped you make progress in a mainline game. This was an actual game, and from what I've seen, people are very 50-50 on it. Honestly though, after watching the trailer for the first time, I was turned off by the background music alone. Like, listen to this shit. Like, I can imagine myself milking cows and growing crops during the sundown to this shit, not committing fucking murder. This is literally the equivalent of putting a Kevin MacLeod song over mass genocide. Like, man, I can't. And this actually sounds better somehow. What? As you can probably gather by the trailer, Borderlands Legends was focused on the group from Borderlands 1, but was meant to release alongside Borderlands 2 because... extra hype, I guess. I mean, weird playing with the Vault Hunters from the first game when the second release is on the same day, but... whatever. And all we really know about how the game worked is that it was a strategy role-playing game with the same exact skill trees from the first game, and it sounded like each stage was procedurally generated, which sounds really awesome. Love how Borderlands Legends did this before Wonderlands did. God damn it, man. What I also liked is that you played as all 4 characters each level. This was basically XCOM. You know XCOM, the funny alien game? Wait, that actually makes sense. Both IPs are under 2K. Oh, they were trying to... Okay, they were just trying to, you know, refurbish the same exact formula. Nice. Obviously, I think it goes without saying that this game wasn't canon and didn't have any huge storytelling elements to it. It was just there as its own thing. Oh, and the worst part is, even if this did release, half of us, a fraction of us, the 7 of us who still have an Android wouldn't have been able to play it. The release of Borderlands Legends exemplifies our commitment to growing the Borderlands franchise. Bro really said scrap this? Fortnite. On to the next cancelled piece of Borderlands media, we have the Borderlands Vault Insider program, which ran from July 2019 to the 18th of May 2020. How has it been 2 years already? What? This service should not have been shut down. Period. Like, sure, it was mainly invented as a marketing tool for Borderlands 3, but it was so unique. I've genuinely never seen anyone do anything like this for a game before. To explain it in the easiest way possible, you remember how in like 2016, every content creator was shilling apps like, I don't know, App Bounty? You had people like, I don't know, Derv. Remember Derv? You had NNA Productions. Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Yeah, those guys. Basically, you did a ton of surveys and objectives to get points, which redeem real-life gift cards. I mean, they were always redeemed by someone else. They were always invalid, but hey, point stands. That's what the VIP program was. Pre-Borderlands 3 release, you could watch trailers, check out articles like Twitter posts, and more in exchange for points, which would reward you with plenty of items ranging from weapons for the previous games, skins for Borderlands 3, trinkets, and more. And the way you unlocked weapons for previous games was awesome. Like, they had you open a vending machine supply drop and the reward was randomized. It was really fun. And the cool part was, I forgot about this, after buying 8 items from the VIP store, you could unlock the Vault Hero Maliwan SMG for Borderlands 3. Ooh. Technically, this is the rarest gun in the game, as you can't get it anymore. So, if you never got to play with it, I would usually say something along the lines of, my condolences, but you're fucking lucky, bro. This shit was straight ass. I'm pretty sure they buffed it like once, and they never touched it again. There were multiple seasons of this whole VIP program thing, which is another reason why I wish they kept updating it. New items every month made this really refreshing. I genuinely don't understand why they didn't do this same exact thing to build up hype for the Wonderlands release, but oh well. Let's hope it'll return for Borderlands 4. And now, on to the finale. Borderlands Online. Yet another full game which we saw extensive gameplay of, which one day just faded away. I know a lot of people, including myself, are against an always online Borderlands game with PvP as a big focus, but I think what Borderlands Online had going for it was pretty swag. For example, the ability to always play with a number of friends, the weapon crafting / upgrading system, or the character creation system, which Wonderland shamefully stole 7 years later. The endgame in this game sounds pretty intriguing too. Like, there were 22 dungeons, which compared to what we've had in the previous recent releases, it's pretty good. Oh, dungeons were basically proving ground trials where you fight through a number of enemies until you reach the final boss, who rewards you with 22 at launch. Borderlands 3 is our biggest game to date. No. Borderlands Online supremacy, okay? The classes sounded very standard and like an exact copy and paste of the original Borderlands game. We had a berserker, hunter, soldier, and a fucking wizard, apparently. Fairly certain it's a translation issue or something like that, and it's meant to be Siren, but after seeing where New Tales took us, I'm not doubting the existence of wizards in this universe. And to add on to the boring classes, another sad part is that it seems like the skill trees would have been extremely small because, like, the level cap was only 36, man. Only good thing that actually came out of the levels is that if you were playing PvP, your opponent would scale to your level, when in reality they could be like level 23 whilst your max level, so that was cool. It was like the instance mode in Borderlands 3. But I guess gunplay could make up for this, as there would have been 2 new elements you could use, both of which were never revealed to us, but considering this game was intended to release around the same time as the pre-sequel, and considering Borderlands 3 was in development at this time, it wouldn't have been a wild guess to say that the elements could have been cryo and radiation. The map variety sounded cool too, as there were 3 hub worlds planned, and arenas scattered around the map to fight your friends in would have made a return, which in my humble opinion is a W. Like, why did we get rid of them in the first place? Who decided that instead of fighting in some big ass coliseum, we kill ourselves in some what is this, a blue dome? But crypto, it's cool because it fits the Borderlands echo perspective. Shut up, okay? Just shut up. And as for the main focus of the game, we have no information about story whatsoever, and I'm gonna doubt this was meant to be canon in the first place, as it was never meant to be a mainline title and exclusive to China. I can't see a game that's exclusive to one country having a major impact on the whole series, you know? It just wouldn't make much sense. Though we do know they really tried pushing the PvP mode in this game, and it was probably heavily prioritized over the story. But you wanna know the best part about Borderlands Online?
This shit was free!
Probably explains why it ran on the Borderlands 1 engine, to be honest, but hey. Free is free, I guess. Sure, that means you probably had to pay $10 for a single dungeon. Sure, that means you probably had to pay to create each and every single class after your first free one. Sure, that probably means I'd have to pay $50 a month just to get a good enough VPN to make this game work in my house located in England. But despite that, free is free, right? I mean, look at Fortnite. The amount of children we would have had in the community. I wouldn't be surprised if EDP tried to pull in Assassin's Creed and disguise himself in the Borderlands community after the whole expose. Anyway, that's it for the video. The list has been completed. Hope you all found that entertaining, or at least learned something today. And hey, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, and by a while I mean a month. But that's purely because of demotivation, because I believe we all know that Borderlands is not in a good state right now. I paid for new Tales, so I've been very lazy as of late. But we're in the new year now, so we're back and we're returning stronger than ever, let me tell you that much. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. I make content all things Borderlands, so it's definitely worth sticking around. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Stay classy. Peace.